we're fixing karma. You guys realize some of us were Lemurians, but we're also Atlanteans who were trying to harm, kill the Lemurians, and that made us fall. Both of us fall. Some got rescued, some got evacuated by a UFO, of Guardian evacuations. Some were ascended, or some perished. But many went onto inner Earth. They accessed the portals. They had the DNA. They were able to portal. You got it in your DNA. These beings were able to go to inner Earth. Some were destroyed. So, now that was karma to fall. It was karma to attack, and then it created cataclysm. That was very, very irresponsible to use the crystals, to use the planetary energy. That's what the Atlanteans do. They're using planetary energies. What do you think they're doing in our planet now? Do you think these beings remember any type of history? Learn from history? No, they're the ones causing this. They're the ones that want dominion, want takeover of inner Earth portals so they can get to the Mintaka portals in the metagalactic core. So we're just in their way, you guys. They're not even we're not even their main goal. Their main goal is to get through our gates. We're stopping them. We're stopping them from accessing the metagalactic core in Orion, and specifically the Mintaka system. You can look that up on Google. It's Orion, Mintaka. There is the metagalactic core. These beings in the 8th dimension. That's where the gates are. In the halls of, just like there's the halls of Amoria. The halls of Amente. These are Stargate halls. Halls of gates. You guys, I'm sure some of you have played World of Warcraft. You go into these rooms of gates. This is like the halls of Amente. Stargate halls. These are, we don't want these bad beings being able to go. We're, what do they call them? They're the Alliance. We're the Alliance, stopping those horde, those legions. You don't like to be called fallen angelic? Sorry, it's just a video game. Anyways, you have darkness, you have light, you have paladins of light. That's one of my favorite characters in that game. But it's a spiritual war, guys. And I know there's a lot of Ascension people, New Agers, that's the word. Because there's a lot of false systems in the New Age movement. It's a movement, not a good one. It's meant to be brotherly love. Oh, really? Oh, what is Christ consciousness? What is law of one? We're all one. Why is your system not law of one? Why is yours based on fear? Why is your God? Wow. I want to ask you guys this question. Does this sound like love? Which is, by the way, eternal, divine, unconditional. Eternal, divine, unconditional love. Not just ordinary, I love you. No conditions. No, it's eternal. It's divine. It's the high. That's what the high orders of this, consciousness is. The closer you get, the higher you get, the faster vibration you get, the higher frequency. You are more closer and closer and closer and closer to source, to the source of this, which is God, source God. So ascend. You have incentive to ascend. You don't want to remain at this level. You want to go into the next evolution. A lot of us don't want to be in these bodies anymore. We're tired of these dramas. We want to move on and not just go on, but be greater than this level. You saw the levels. That's carbon matter. Well, we want to leave carbon matter and go into a new body, an immortal body. You are immortal in the next level. Okay, that's a different type of living, a different type of being. Who wouldn't want to be, and not in this level of suffering, but up there, you're galactic. You're not just ordinary light living. Like we see us going to work, going to school. This is life? No, I guess it's some life, but not the life. What could be galactic? You're leaving, and you don't just have opportunities here. You have opportunities, and you would say more advanced knowledge is to learn to these, like the advanced Egyptians. They had actual contact. Like open contact with ETs. And because of advanced, technologies of these interstellar, literal, it's the correct term, let me correct that. The correct term is interdimensional. Interstellar just means another galaxy, another this, another that, on this plane. Okay? There's other planes, other dimensions, they're called, other densities. So this is just one. So aim higher. Yeah, go a little bit beyond your ordinary perspective, an expanded perspective. So you will go in this journey, in a spiritual journey, you will develop that awareness. You will have these connections to these beings that we're talking about. You will have witness of testimony of these visions. And there's a difference in someone has a lot of ego and a lot of shadow. They haven't done their shadow work, they haven't done their ego work, and the difference between someone who meditates. So, well, the dark avatars can meditate, so that's not a good example. I mean, that's not fair because they're psychic. If you're evil, you can be psychic. Like how does that work? Well, they have chakra too. They practice meditation and breathing, and black magic and stuff. They practice stuff like healing too because they want to heal themselves, protect themselves against other dark magicians. You learn some stuff in that Wiccan, the cult. You learn some stuff. We're not going to say it's all good, and they're not trying to be good or bad, evil or good, but understand that is a game itself. When it's law of one, how could God be evil or good? How is that evil or good? But is that a license to be evil? No. That our friend said here, that equates to karma. That equates to you suffering later to learn a lesson not to make others suffer. You do that, okay, life gives you this. Your own soul matrix gives you the next experience. Your own soul matrix wants to evolve. You want to not cooperate in this lifetime. Well, maybe your soul matrix won't be very happy with your incarnation. Oh, gee, thanks for wasting our time. Don't be selfish, honey. You have other selves. It's me, no problem. I'm like this Jet Li movie, The One. I'm the one. I'm gonna get rid of all you. All my other doppelgangers, all my other incarnations, time vector experiences. Okay, you can time travel and go there, and that was an interesting theme. How you doing, baby? You guys came to the real deal. Ask Matt. Ask the Lone Wolf, man. Not Lone Wolf. Matt, where's the Wolfie? Johnny Wolf is in the house. Wolfie, sorry, man. An actual coconut. Oh my gosh, are you actually a coconut? Holy oneness. Oh, I'm not that young. What does TWU mean?